According to the wonderful world of YouTube analytics, apparently quite a lot of my viewers are American. I have no idea why. It might be because of my accent. So with this in mind, I plan on recording a series of US versus UK type videos and reacting to them because I think it will be interesting and rather good. So make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you're alerted the very second I release the next episode in this series. But today, I'm going to tackle the US versus UK McDonald's. I'll chuck a link in the description below to the full video, so make sure you go and watch it, like it and subscribe to their channel. Basically, give them some love.
This is what a small drink looks like in the UK.
This is a US small.
This is what a medium drink looks like.
This is a US medium.
Oh, you're taking the piss, aren't you?
And this is a US large.
The large is basically double the UK version. That is wrong.
So with our McNuggets in the UK, the default adult sizes on the menu.
I don't do McDonald's nuggets. I just don't agree with them. When they say, now with 100% chicken, I'm like, what the bloody hell was in them before?
A box of 6, a box of 9, or a share box of 20.
Nuggets. You can get a box of 4, or you can get a 6-piece, or 10.
That's
20 for sharing, or...
No.
40.
40.
And according to the 3 McDonald's in the area, they don't have 20 or 40 boxes. They just do them in increments of 10. But this is on the menu.
Bleeding hell.
In the UK, we've got 3 sizes of fries. These are our small fries in the paper bag.
Here is the small fry.
What do you prefer? Do you prefer McDonald's fries or Burger King fries? There is a difference. I think the McDonald's fries are a little bit saltier. Is that a word? Saltier. They've got more salt in them.
These are our medium fries in the iconic carton.
Here is the medium fry.
And then
they look similar.
Fries.
And here is the large fry.
That's a bump up. But then it is a little bit misleading because the boxes are bigger, but they never fill them to the top, do they? Let's be honest. Same with like bags of crisps. You get a massive bag of crisps and then, or chips as you would call them in the States, I guess, but they're never full. They're usually like half full. It's absolute rip-off. We should stamp our authority and demand that they fill our bags to the brim. To the brim, I say. What size is that? Is that large? That's a significant jump, isn't it? Bloody hell.
Just out of curiosity, I'm going to bring our trusty friend, the scales, back, and we're going to weigh the Big Mac.
I'm sure this channel could afford electronic scales.
And see if there is any difference in size. Not sure there will be, but let's find out.
Let's be honest, the burgers never look like they do in the TV commercials. They always look a little bit shit, like they've been dropped or run over.
Hang on.
That's the same, isn't it? I'm not going to kick off over a couple of grams. This is extremely important.
So while McDonald's fries might look and taste pretty similar in the UK and the US, in the UK we only have 3 ingredients, which is oil, salt and potatoes.
That's all you need in a chip.
The McDonald's French fries in America have way more ingredients. These fries are made from potatoes, obviously. A vegetable oil, which is canola oil, corn oil, soybean oil, hydrogenated. Ha! Thank you. Hydrogenated soybean oil, natural, beef, flavor, dextrose, sodium, aspartate, pyrophosphate, sodium, acid, pyrophosphate, which is used to maintain the color. Are they that much of a different color than the ones in the UK?
It's a potato. What do you need all of that crap in it for?
So the biggest calorie difference in a Big Mac actually comes from the sauce. In the US, they've got about 40 more calories than we do in the UK. We're not sure if this is because there's more sauce or because of the ingredients list. In the UK, it's just...
I mean, it does look disgusting, doesn't it? I'm one of these people, I will literally only ever eat a McDonald's when I'm absolutely wankered. And if in the US you don't know what wankered means, that is basically when I'm wasted or drunk. It's one of those things, you've had a few nights on the you've had a night on the bevies and you're coming home and you're thinking, oh, I've had a bit too much. I'm going to regret this in the morning. I need to soak up the mistakes I've made this evening. So you pop into a McDonald's and you end up buying yourself, or what I usually end up doing, 2 double cheeseburgers and a Big Mac. And that seems to soak up that excess alcohol, and you wake up the next day feeling a little bit better, but you regret every single thing you've done, especially binging on some Mackie D's.
Just a little bit more simple.
Our sauce is made of soybean oil, sweet relish, which is made of diced pickles, sugar, high fructose corn syrup, distilled vinegar, salt, corn syrup, all right, two types of corn syrup, xanthan gum.
What?
Yeah.
What the bloody hell is xanthan gum?
Calcium chloride spice extractives, water, I've heard of that, egg yolks, distilled vinegar, spices, onion powder, salt, propylene glycol alginate, garlic powder, vegetable protein, which has hydrolyzed corn, soy, and wheat, sugar, caramel color, turmeric, extractives of paprika, and of course, soy lecithin, lecithin. I don't know which one it is.
As two nations, we're not that significantly different with regards to the food preferences and tastes and cuisines we enjoy, are we? I could understand if the ingredients were significantly different, let's say US McDonald's versus, I don't know, an Asian country like Japan or China or something, but for it to be that different, the UK versus US is quite frankly bonkers.
It might actually be the drinks that you have to look out for.
That's nothing, guys. Our chocolate shake, 840 calories. That's as many calories as 2 cheeseburgers and 1 hamburger.
So what does that all mean? If you were to walk into a UK McDonald's and order yourself a large Big Mac meal with a milkshake, it would be around 1,400 calories.
And if you were to get the large Big Mac meal with the chocolate shake in America, the total here is 1,870 calories.
That's
naughty. 1,870
naughty.
calories. The daily calorie allowance for an American dude is 2,500. Okay, so you have 630 left. 1 McNugget is 55 calories, right? So you could also have 11 more nuggets, and there you go. That's all you need for the day.
Here's everything you can only get at a UK McDonald's. So here we've got the Veggie Deluxe Burger.
I don't venture into this side of McDonald's. Well, I might have done, but I would have probably been absolutely wankered, as I said earlier, and probably wouldn't have remembered it. I think the last time I got something a little bit different and outside of the norm was when I was in Amsterdam over November with the boys, and I got myself a salad with my burger because I wanted something a little bit healthy. It was one of the worst salads I've ever eaten in my life.
We have a range of wraps that you can get in the UK. We have a wrap of the day. Here we've got the fajita crisp, which is some...
That looks disgusting. Look at that wrap. It looks plastic.
Chicken, along with some veg and some
lovely
spicy
raw
fajita
onions
sauce.
with it as well. Yum,
Here
yum,
we've got
yum.
some veggie dippers. These were actually introduced as part of Veganuary in 2020 in the UK, but they've stuck
Pointless.
on the menu. So these are
Just because it's a vegan or veggie option does not make it healthier for you. Proof in the pudding or in the dipper.
Well, sucks to be in the UK, because everything you see right here is USA only, baby. Ha USA only!
None of that appeals to me whatsoever. I don't really have a sweet tooth, to be honest with you. I'd rather eat like a carrot and a chunk of cucumber than munch away at a McFlurry or something like that. I'm a little bit weird. True story, when I used to go to school in my childhood, I used to take a chunk of cucumber and a carrot for my lunch. I stopped when I went to secondary school because I thought I was going to get bullied, but even to this day I will quite happily munch on about that much of cucumber every single day. I go through like 2 or 3 cucumbers a week, and I'll quite happily eat a carrot in the evening. Going slightly off course here, but just thought you should know.
Strawberry sundae. This has recently been discontinued in the UK. Sorry, guys.
That just looks like a science experiment gone wrong.
Sausage breakfast burrito. Even after it's for a while, it's like still like glowing yellow.
Oh, that just looks wrong.
Now these are
That looks like a baby's nappy.
I want to talk about sauces real quick. Okay, I'm at McDonald's and I go, give me one of everything. I've heard from Harry and the team over at the UK that some of these I don't have, including sweet and sour, honey mustard. What else don't you guys have?
Honey mustard's a good shout. That would go nice with some fries.
I don't think you guys have ranch either, or buffalo.
My partner's gonna piss herself. When I went to the States, we did a little trip to Memphis and New Orleans. I say a little trip, it was a 2-week trip. Back in 2015, we went to Memphis and New Orleans. And when we were traveling through Memphis, I can't remember where it was, a place called Yazoo City, I think it was. We found this restaurant and we went in there to order some food. And the waiter came over to me and he said, oh, what dip do you want with your meal? And for some reason, I don't know why I said it so loudly and so British, I just said, ranch. And everyone in the restaurant looked at me and he said, I'll be right back with that, sir. Yeah, every time I say ranch dressing, my partner pisses herself laughing because it brings back the memories of us being in Memphis and Yazoo City.
We've got a couple of sauces that are kind of unique to the UK as well. We've got a sweet curry dipping sauce.
Yeah, chips in a curry sauce is a bloody winner. Bloody winner, mate. If you don't do that in the States, you're missing out. Curry sauce and chips or fries. Yum, num, 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 num.
So for those of you in the UK who don't know what a McGriddle is,
No.
The United States McDonald's had this genius idea. What if we took breakfast sandwiches, replaced the buns, and made them pancakes?
Oh my
and somehow
God.
injected
No, that can't be real. Is that genuine?
some sort of syrup flavor into the pancakes. And the McGriddle was born, and I have to say, they're fantastic. This one right here, the bacon, egg, and
Again, pancakes. I don't get it. It's just... It's a massive, massive thing in the States. And no. Pancakes with like blueberries and cream and maple syrup and bacon and stuff on them. I'm like, nah, mate, not for me. Not for me. You can have those.
In the UK, you guys call biscuits cookies. Here, no. So in the UK, biscuits are cookies, or what we call cookies.
Biscuits are just biscuits, mate. Get it right.
In the US, biscuits are what we call, I don't know what else you can call them.
Scones?
Like, you bake them and they're from the South and they're dry and I
think
don't
they're
know what they are.
scones.
Much like the McGriddles, we have a version of
Scones.
every breakfast sandwich that instead of the regular bun bread, it's biscuits. Not the cookie biscuits like you guys have.
God, he's confusing me.
These biscuits.
Joe, you were so close on the whole cookie biscuit thing. What you guys call biscuits, we would actually kind of call scones or scones, depending on where you're from. And the thought of putting breakfast food in between them is kind of weird. They're usually reserved for cream and jam for an afternoon tea.
That's the only way to do it. Only way. If you go to, I think is it Dorset, Plymouth, and stuff like that. They'll tell you how you have a biscuit.
Last, and in my opinion, least, is this thing, the Southwest grilled chicken salad.
That looks rank. That is mental. I can almost forgive the size differentials between the UK and the US because, let's be honest, the Yanks, they like to do things bigger and better in almost everything. But what I found most worrying was the volume of ingredients versus the UK. The fries, for example. Why on earth have you got to pump that much shit into a potato? Regardless of which nation has the more sensible sizing options and less harmful ingredients, let's be honest, whether you have a McDonald's from the UK, the US or any other country for that matter, it's never going to be good for you long term, so from time to time, perhaps have a salad, just not from McDonald's because it will taste like shit. As I said at the start, I plan on doing a series of these type of videos, the US versus the UK, so if you've got any recommendations, please let me know in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Hopefully, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now, people.